everyone, Zipperkoff here. I'm just going to show you real quick how to use MSI Afterburner to overclock your graphics card. So I'm doing this on the GeForce GTX 1070, the Gigabyte WindForce OC edition. Great card, works really well, but I really wanted to push its performance a little bit, so I went ahead and set this up. So in your settings, this is how I like it to look. By the way, that's my personal preference. Really, it differs with you a lot, whatever you want to do. Make sure that you have all this stuff enabled because trust me, it's a bad time if you don't. As well as you're going to want for your graphs. This is what you're going to want: power, GPU temperature, GPU usage, core clock, memory memory usage, CPU temperature, CPU usage, RAM usage, GPU usage. That's what I have. Some people don't like to do that. My buddy doesn't like to do that at all, but that's what I like to have and be able to monitor on there. So after that, just go ahead and click out of that. And what you're going to want to do is, first of all, you're going to want to establish what your card's base, just what it basically does in the beginning. So what its base values are, and to make sure that everything's running well. So what you're going to want to do is run a benchmarking test like Heaven benchmark or something else like the Firestrike 3D or something like that when there's a sale on it because it's like $300 if you don't buy it on sale. But after that, pretty much you're just going to increase your core clock minimally by 5 or 6 and your memory clock again about by 10s or 15s until you get a crash and your graphics card will revert to its old settings. So don't fiddle with fan speed too much, put it on auto. Don't fiddle with that because that'll mess you up in the long run unless you know what you're doing. Memory clock, just go ahead and bring that up. So I have mine. So my base is pretty low actually, but I bring my memory clock up to 150 plus. I could probably go higher. I just really don't want to because I choose not to. And again, after all of that, you hit apply, and then you're going to want to do a benchmark after that. And don't forget, as soon as you finish all of this stuff and you get your graphics card to where you want it to be after crashing it the one time, or a couple times if you're just figuring it out, make sure you hit this. Make sure it's lit up like that. It's a little bit dim, but make sure it's lit up like that so that you apply your overclocking at system startup, because if you don't, you're going to have to do this all again and it's going to be annoying. So yeah, that's how I overclock. It's really not that hard. MSI Afterburner is pretty user friendly, and it won't kill your graphics card. By the way, that's like one of the biggest misconceptions is that if if I overclock, I'm going to kill my graphics card. Well, not really, as long as you know what you're doing and you're not pushing your card too hard. Even on here, if you push if I was to just pump my core clock all the way up and apply it, like my card would just crash and revert to the old settings. It wouldn't even matter. It's not even about that. So. Yeah, just tune your card to what you have. This is what I like to run on my, again, my Gigabyte WindForce OC GTX 1070. Great card, but this is what I like to run. If you like to run a little bit higher or lower, that's fine. I find that this is pretty stable for me. I don't like crashing in games like Arma when I'm messing around with that. So anyways, thanks guys for watching, and tune in for next video next time. See ya.